Dear friends, in this video I will teach you how to install step by step the correct environment, including the installation of Python, GIT, GRADIO, etc., to run CHATTERBOX in Windows 11. In this video, I will test CHATTERBOX by digitally recreating the voice of Pope Benedict XVI, which I will use to read one of his quotations. Let us hear the voice of Benedict XVI. This audio was recorded in 2010 when Pope Benedict XVI visited England.
This particular Sunday also marks a significant moment in the life of the British nation, as it is the day chosen to commemorate the 70th anniversary of the Battle of Britain.
I pause here the recording of Pope Benedict XVI. His speech was much longer than this. In this video, you will see that CHATTERBOX is able to extract the information from this audio, and when I will give a text to read, in this case a quotation from his book, we will be able to hear this text read with the same voice. This is the final result which we will obtain. Listen to the voice of Pope Benedict recreated digitally.
It is only here where the God who is recognized as Lord of all has voluntarily chosen the final degree of powerlessness by delivering himself up to his weakest creature that the Christian concept of the almightiness of God can be truly formulated. At this point, simultaneously, a new concept of power and a new concept of lordship and dominion are born. The highest power is demonstrated as the calm willingness completely to renounce all power, and we are shown that it is powerful not through force, but only through freedom of love, which, even when it is rejected, is stronger than the exultant powers of earthly violence.
I think the result is pretty impressive. How did I obtain this result? Let us follow step by step the procedure. It took me some time to do this, and I want to share with you the procedure that I used. We will need to install different software before we reach this result. Please see the key moments of this presentation in the description of this video. I will firstly show you how to install Python, secondly, how to install GIT, thirdly, how to install CHATTERBOX and GRADIO. In the fourth step, we will go to the subfolder called CHATTERBOX, which has been created after the installation of CHATTERBOX. In the fifth step, we will make sure that all is installed correctly, and then we will launch the app which transforms the text into a voice. I will show you how to prepare the audio file that you need to upload, and the last step which enables you to obtain the final audio file that you want from the text which you will provide. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the first step, we will install Python. In order to use CHATTERBOX, you will need to install Python version 3.10.11. Do not install newer versions of Python as they are not compatible with CHATTERBOX. In fact, I did a mistake to install a newer version and I had to uninstall it because CHATTERBOX wouldn't work. Please use this link showing the slide. I will put this also in the description of this video. Once you install the executable for your computer, please double-click, and as you can see in the first of the 3 steps below in the slide, tick both boxes. So use admin privileges and also add Python X to path. Then click install now. and it will install. At the end, it will say setup was successful, and you don't need to disable the path length limit. So just close the window. Second step, let us install GIT. You need to go to the website which is shown in the slide. See also link in the description. And you need to download the version that you see there in the page by clicking Download for Windows. This second window on the bottom will appear, and you need to click there where it is written click here to download. So download and install GIT. In order to install GIT, once you will double click on the executable, this window will appear. Please click next, then continue, leave it as it is shown here, click next, then this window will appear. Tick the box where it is written additional icons as it is shown in this slide, and then click next. You will see this window, leave it as it is. Please click next. Then the window on the left will appear. Just click there and choose Use Visual Studio Code as its default editor, and then click next. Then this window will appear. Tick Override the default branch name for new repositories as shown in the slide, then click next. Then this window will appear. Make sure that the option Git from the command line is chosen, then click next, leave it as it is. It should be use bundled open SSH. Click next. Then this window will appear and leave it as it is. It should be use the OpenSSL library. Then click next. Tick the box check out Windows style, commit Unix style line endings. Click next. Make sure that the option use min tty is chosen. Click next. Make sure fast forward or merge is chosen. Click next. It is fine to have the Git credential manager. Click next. And also make sure enable file system caching is selected, and then install. This will take some time. Let it install, and then something like that will appear at the end. And you can also click that option launch git bash and then click finish. And in this way you have installed Git. In the third step, we will install CHATTERBOX and GRADIO. Please go to the link shown in the slide, github.com resemble AI Chatterbox. I will now help you to do this. So first of all, you need to create a folder in your computer. Let us call this folder voice cloning. Then you open CMD from this folder that you just created, and I will now show you how to do this. From there, in CMD, you type git clone and then that web page there that I show in the slide. So just type that and hit enter. This will download all the necessary code. Then you need to type pip install chatterbox-tts, and then you need to install GRADIO by typing pip install GRADIO. Now there should be a new subfolder within the new folder that you created that is called Chatterbox. When you open this subfolder, you will see these files The two important files are GRADIO ttsapp.py, which is the script which will allow you to transform a text into a speech. And then there will be another file called GRADIO vcapp.py, which instead enable you to do a voice conversion. In our fifth step, we need to make sure that all is installed correctly, and then we will launch GRADIO ttsapp.py. So it is possible that here you will see some error messages when you try to run Chatterbox. So have a look in the description of this video to a document that I put where I give you some tips on how to overcome these error messages. Go to the Chatterbox subfolder and run cmd and give the following commands, one after another. Type pip space install -e and then a dot. Then type chatterbox-env/scripts/activate and press enter. Then type python -m space venv space chatterbox-only and then chatterbox-only/scripts/activate. And then, this is the last command, python space gradio tts app.py. Make sure that you write all these commands as they are written in these slides from your CMD window. Hopefully the script works for you. After you gave this last command, python gradio tts app, you wait a bit and these two URLs will appear. These essentially are two web pages. Just open the first link in your browser, copy and paste, and open it, and this will launch the interface that you need to get the output file that you need with the voice that you want. I want to share something with you. There were some instances in which my script was working. I was able to do what I needed to do. And then when I reopened the computer the day after, the script wouldn't work anymore. So I discovered a tip. Just go to the subfolder called Chatterbox. Have a look inside. You should see a file called Python. If this is the case, just rename that file and call it Python old, and then give the commands that I just explained to you. So start with the script activate, then python -m venv chatterbox only, then chatterbox only scripts activate, and then run the final script. It should work. If it doesn't, once again, have a look in the description of the video. There is a document in which I give you a lot of tips to fix the errors. If you are successful, then we are on the step number 6. We will need to upload the file with the voice which will be used by Chatterbox to extract the information. So in this case, you will need to upload a WAV file. I will now show you how to get a WAV file from an audio file which is in another format. need to convert the text to speech. This will generate the final audio file that you want from the text which you will provide. So you need to click here, and then a window will appear, and you need to upload the WAV file, which is the template for building the voice that you need. In this case, it will be the WAV file with the voice which was recorded in the past for benedictxvi. So just to listen this again, just the beginning.
This particular Sunday also marks a significant moment in the life of the British nation.
On the top left, you will put the text. In this case, I put the text from the quotation of benedictxvi. This is from a book that he wrote. And then I click Generate. You wait, and after some times, you will see that this file will appear. And when you click, you hear the voice which has been reconstructed for the text that you provided.
It is only here where the God who is recognized as Lord of all has voluntarily chosen the final degree of powerlessness by delivering himself up to his weakest creature that the Christian concept of the almightiness of God can be truly formulated. At this point, simultaneously, a new concept of power and a new concept of lordship and dominion are born. The highest power is demonstrated as the calm willingness completely to renounce all power, and we are shown that it is powerful not through force, but only through freedom of love, which, even when it is rejected, is stronger than the exultant powers of earthly violence.
Try also to change the value of the exaggeration here, and also the CFG pace. At the moment, it is set as 0.5, as you can see here. So try to change these values and see the effect you get in the output file. I found a YouTube video in internet made by somebody else. This person tried to change all the values and study the effect. So I put a link in the description of this video if you want to have a look to this. Last thing I want to say is that you can edit the script by opening this file and increase the maximum number here, because if you have long texts, you can have error messages there. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. In my channel, I tend to do other types of video, but if I see that you have an interest on this topic, I will consider making more of these videos. In order to have a strong influence in the dialogue between science and theology, in 2022, I obtained a PhD in theology